Hello, welcome to day 7 of the Daily League reveals. Can you believe we're halfway through? The league is just a week away now. Today's post is a pretty overpowered relic. Here we have a video showing examples of how it can be used. The Banker's Note relic can note or unnote items straight from your inventory, no banking needed. So you can see this has a ton of uses, like in the video they show a player rune crafting with a stack of pure essence, and just noting the essence and crafting the runes. This must be insane XP per hour even without the XP modifiers that are normally in leagues. It has been confirmed by one of the JMods that the amount you withdraw is customizable. Otherwise you would have to do the UIM thing of taking off your armor to withdraw a certain amount from your banknotes, and I'm sure that could be really annoying. So this relic kind of changes everything. We are getting Last Recall again this year. Side note, I don't know why I want to keep saying recall, but I guess it makes more sense that it's recall, because that's how you say the word. Anyway, there was a post with a screenshot of a Google Doc titled Relic List, and someone searching for Last Recall with 0 results. But the reply to this post says the Crystal of Memories, which is the item you got from the Last Recall relic in previous leagues, will make a return. It could just be a relic under a different name, but I think they'll make it an item that's automatically given to you when you reach a certain tier. That way no one has to make that choice. We do at least know that Last Recall won't be a relic in the same tier because the video shows someone with both items in their inventory. But actually I think the Banker's relic is even better than Last Recall, and if Last Recall does end up being a relic option, it might not be the best choice. The Banker's Note can do pretty much anything Last Recall can do, but better. You thought rune crafting with Last Recall was fast, but rune crafting with the Banker's Note will be even faster. You can stay in boss lairs forever and just unnote supplies in between kills. You can finish a whole Slayer task without leaving. You can unnote construction supplies in your house without having to manually switch back to building mode. There's also things the Banker's Note can do that the Crystal of Memories can't, like give you unlimited supplies in the Inferno or raids. You can note and unnote stuff in the wilderness since you can't normally teleport out at a high level. It also helps if there's a 60 agility arena tickets without mistakes task again, because Last Recall would reset it. Doesn't stop you from failing, but it does at least prevent the need to go bank more food, and you'll have less weight on you. There are some combat tasks to stay in an instance and get a certain number of boss kills without leaving. The Crystal of Memories would not only take you out of the instance, but you would be teleported outside of it when you recall back. So like with God Wars, if you teleport out of the Bandos room, you will be teleported just outside of the door when you go back. It's also just nice to avoid messing up with teleports and saves a bit of time with banking. I remember last league doing ZMI with the Crystal of Memories, but sometimes I would double bank teleport and reset my recall teleport, and then I'd have to run all the way back to ZMI to get the recall teleport again. With the Banker's Note, it's just click the note and click the altar, and you keep doing that forever, I guess. Really simple. And if you do accidentally note items you didn't mean to note, it's really not a big deal. This might change some people's first relic pick as well. The very first relic options we have are Endless Harvest, Production Prodigy, and Trickster. Endless Harvest auto banks your stuff, and that feature is basically useless if you get the Banker's Note relic. Trickster can note the items you thieve, and that feature is also useless. This relic works best with Production Prodigy because it processes all items in your inventory at once with your production skills. So you can just stand at a range and unnote sharks and cook them all at once, note the cooked sharks, and repeat until you're 99 cooking. Overall, this relic seems very powerful, but Mod Husky on Twitter said he won't be picking this relic because of what it's competing with, which means the other relics in this tier must also be extremely OP. I guess we just have to see what the other relics are before deciding, but this is certainly really appealing, and I think it takes something extremely broken to sway me from picking this relic. That's all for this video. Let me know your thoughts in the comments. I like seeing what other people have to say. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you all tomorrow.